morning. Welcome to the Morning Blessings. I am Tessa-Marie. How are you doing today? It is Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024, and it is the Morning Blessings. How are you feeling this morning? Hi, hello, Rosie. How are you? Oh my, you look stunning on all your wonderful videos. Hello, Stacy. Hello, Christina. You guys, today is the new year. I know some of you are accustomed to that. Rosita, I think, knows, and I know that Stacy does. I don't think that Christina does know. Our new year starts in September, and we have a reason for that. So how are you feeling this day? How was your Labor Day? My Labor Day, I think I just stayed in bed. Did I? No, I kind of moved around, but didn't do much. Hey, it's 8 o'clock. Let's get the show on the road. It is the new year. You guys know. Thank you, Rosie, my darling. I missed you. Thank you for being here this morning, because you see, a long time ago, I decided that September was the new year. It really started with the birth when Jillian was born, and then getting to go to school. And I noticed it was in June. Stacey did that. It was in June that we were thinking of this person that is not even 2 feet tall or whatever, ready for school. And our whole life turned upside down, needles and shorts and teachers and clothes and school and which school and what school. And then I got really frustrated with, me. I go, this is a brand new year. So from then I chose September as the beginning of my year. But listen, bear with me, because you will see where it goes. This is the perfect time to begin again. The best time to set your goals for 2025. That's one of the things I learned. Good morning, Loretta. Take a moment and consider, why is the new school year beginning in September? What made them decide to do that? Why didn't they do it in January like everybody else? You wonder why? I'll tell you why. Why are all the new electronics that we get come out in the fall? Why do all the new cars come out in the fall? And the fall it goes from the fall into the following year. Why are they doing that? There's a different energy. You see, if we have the energy of January, if you look and you feel the energy that is coming in January, you will notice that energy is really a frustrating time of the year. The people that are in that energy, they're not calm, they're regretting, they're looking back. I messed up all last year, I never did anything, the new year is here, and there you are, with your nice little goal-setting journal, and you're ready to write your goals, and you fall in that thing, and all you're hearing and feeling is regrets and mistakes that were made in the last year. But I started observing it, and I changed, I told you. Then I realized the governments change in the fall. They all go and they all have the politics things in the fall. And what is even bigger and better for us is that all the financial institutions in the world, their year begins in the fall. It ends and it begins in the fall. And there we are, humans, and we are in that rough and like, it's not a nice energy. It's a disappointing energy in January, because I spent too much at Christmas. I said I would do this. I still have the weight on, and I'm paying more than I did for bills. That is what you hear. And there you are. And through that, as you're sitting down to write in your goal-setting journal, something negative pops up on the news, and you pause and you absorb it and you take it in. The snow has come. There is no beautiful colors to imagine. In the fall, the colors are changing. You can see the difference. They're pretty. People will drive for miles and miles to take pictures. The artists like Christine will want to see a really amazing, thank you, Rose, an amazing scenery so she can put it in her painting. Maybe just that. But it's so amazing to plan this thing in the fall. the harvesting season. People are still alive. The animals are still planning for the winter, but only us. We're just going into this space and letting other people's opinions and their attitudes affect us. You want to be you, and they're telling you, step down, you have to calm down. And we're just going with the flow. And it's time we realize we are in control of our life. And we are in control when we start our new year. But look at the magic. When your goals, plans are set from the fall, you are not caught up in the crowds of frustrated, disappointing, and low energy journey that people are experiencing. You're not caught in that, because you see, while your friend is telling you how the mess they made last year, you can hold your book close to your chest and go, I did my goals, I have it, I got this. So I can take her in, I can listen to her, because I have it, it's solid, I'm prepared. January 1st, I'm going to celebrate whatever New Year is happening. I do not have to be half sober on January 2nd or January 1st morning and start writing my goals down. I do not have to do that. It's already done. I wrote it, I sealed it, I put it in an envelope to be opened on the 31st of December of that year. That is done. That is already waiting for me. And that is what we must remember. Thanks, Rose. That is what we must remember. Thanks, Stacy. You set your goal now. You're ahead of the curve. And even if, let's say you set it, you wrote it down in your goal setting journal, and it tells you what to do, and you're sitting there and you're going, I'm going to up the ante. I'm going to increase my saving. I'm going to increase my dedication to self. I'm going to decide I am worthy. I'm going to kick back and make sure that I put me first. And that is what we do if you are ready. But if the train is leaving the station and you wake up New Year's morning with a headache, or you didn't sleep and I need to write a goal, I'm going to do better next year, it doesn't work. Because one thing we know for sure, goals set in January, 75% of them die by the 15th of January. 25 is on life support. 15% die later. 10% drag by their neck to the finish line in December, and they're exhausted. I did a little, I did that. And we know a well is a hole with water in it. So there is nothing in there in this well thing. But you have it. And because you wrote it down when you were calm, when you were collected, this is the perfect time to sit the kids out of the house if you have them, they're in school, and you sit with that cup of tea, or by yourself if you have no kids, and outside, inside, wherever, and you start fooling around with your goals. I say fooling around because you start loving them more. You start saying what you desire to have for 2025. Now is the time. Get out with your goal setting journal. We used to have a seminar around this time, but I am not, because we are doing, I have to go there with that. We are doing the 5 Pillars of Prosperity seminar on the 24th of September, and another group on the 28th of September, Saturday, 7 Tuesdays. So it is still setting your life though, because it's how to live a fulfilled life. How do you love yourself? That is what it is. But your goals is important. What do you want next year? What is the thing you desire? Where are you now on your journey? Do you like where you are? And maybe you cannot drastically change your job, your relationship, or all of those things, but you can start. You can say, okay, I need to get out of this relationship. What do I do? Maybe I need to save money so when I go, I do not come back. I need to lose the weight so that when I lose the weight, I do not go back to eating the same things. What it is. So plan what you desire. I need to get out of debt. I need to plan a vacation. I haven't had a vacation by myself or with my family in a long time. I need to put money aside for this. I need to start now. What it is you desire, and watch your words. When you're writing in that book, consider your goal-setting journal sacred. When I go to choose a book to write anything in, I caress it. I purposely made the top of that book. Stacy has one, Yuko has one, I don't know who else has it. When you touch it, you will feel like it's not hard. It's made specifically for you to you feel comfortable with it. When you go to the store and you're choosing a book to write in things that are important to you, bring the book to your chest and hold it and pause in a moment. You're putting your heart's desire in there. Make sure you enjoy the book. Turn it over. Look at these things. Go through the pages. Did the author give you something to think about? Did the author talk to you about what you will experience when you set your goals and dreams and desires? It says to saturate your life with your desires and your goals. Always do your best. The author is talking to you. What did the author say about writing goals? You have to know fortune favors those who are persistent. Do not give up. You want every 40 pages to find something from the author that tells you, hey, you are on the right track. Does the author remind you that, hey, here you are? Are my choices? Ask yourself that question. Did the author tell you there is a time you're going to stop? Are my choices at this moment aligned with my desire? Really? You have to know. Am I heading in the right direction? Is what I'm going to do right now going to take me closer or further away from my dream goals or desires? So, love the book. Don't look at the price. Always when you're doing a book for goal setting, feel the energy. This is paper. It came from a tree. Energy is all around us. Feel, is the book talking to you? Is the color your color? Are you feeling it? When you grab the pen, make sure that pen feels good in your fingers. When you put the pen to paper, make sure you can resonate it sings. When you curve, when you start to write and feel it. Even if you have to perforate the pages, it does not matter. The more elevated emotion you put into your dream goals and desire, the quicker they become a reality. Your pen has to align, and I always say use a blue ink pen. We are surrounded by blue. It's on top of our head. It is in the water around us. Blue is the color that nature gave us next to green. So choose a blue ink pen, one that you love writing. Take your time. It's your life you're writing about, your destiny you're creating. Go to the store and spend the time there. Look at the book and go, wow, I like that one. When I did that once, a man said to me, I wish it was me you were caressing. And I said to him, you do not have lines, do you? So there you go. And so you have to hold the book. Feel it. I do this. I turn it around. That is your secret weapon to success. That's what you're going into the war of life with. Life has many twists and turns. But if you know, good morning, Arita, how are you feeling this morning? But if you know exactly what it is you desire and you write it down, this is what is going to happen. It will happen. I ask you, I taught the seminar before, I gave you guys 2 stages. You write it in here, and then you write it on another sheet of paper. And you take that sheet of paper, you number them, however many goals you desire to set for yourself. And you write, thank you, Arita, and you put it in an envelope, you seal it, you put the date to be open on that day. I guarantee you, it will happen. But you have to nurture it. You have to talk to it every day for a few minutes, not 200 minutes, not hours. The hours or the time you took to write these goals down, after you took maybe 40 minutes at the store choosing your journal for your goals, and now you have it and the pen, and you must sit. I always say, the cleaner you get yourself at that time, the better for your goals. Have a shower, comb your hair, put makeup on, whatever that turns you on, and sit. Have the cup of tea, the glass of wine, whatever it is, and then you sit and you begin to write. Your first time you're writing it is one thing. But when you have that elevated emotion and the high vibration, you're going to put that book down and you're going to stand up and walk away. Because you're so full of what it is you're putting into that book. Your dream goals and desires, they're so deep. And you wonder, can I really attain it? You have to get up. Get up and walk away from that. Hello, Marina. How are you feeling this morning? Happy Labor Day, everybody. Walk away from that book. Leave the wine on the table, Yoko and Rita and Stacy, and walk away. And when you come back and pause, because your goal will overwhelm you. Your desires are going to overwhelm you to the point where you say, can I really attain it? Yes, you can. Begin and go back and write again. And maybe that first page is just the first page. And you're going to make it bigger. Give yourself 15 minutes or less. You can take 10, 5, I don't care, the first day. But September is the month to start to write your dream goals and desires for 2025. Follow the successful people. Apple brings out its phone in the fall. The bank's New Year starts on November 1st. The new cars come out in the fall. The governments change in the fall. They all do that. So there we are with all of these messages telling us, here, you can do this. The financial institutions, they open in the fall, 1st of November. Nobody except consumers in their madness of overspending and frustration, hangover, sit down, and they cannot even keep their heads straight. They have a headache, they're foggy, and they're writing their goals, and you expect it to come true? How can it come true? Hello, Kia, long time no see. How are you feeling this morning? So September, when the kids go to school, why didn't they send them to school first day of the year? They don't want the negative energy of everybody's frustration from their failures of the previous year to take the children to school. They do not want them to be filled with that. So they're smart. They start the school year in September. It's new. You have been worrying about these people going to school since June. Do not tell me no. Doctor's appointment, shots to take, that to do, shoe size, teacher, school, what school is good enough? Some people, oh, that school is not rated high enough, I'm going, all of that. And there you are, you forgot your life. Looking for a new job? Do it now. If they're going to hire people before the year end, now is the time they're going to do it. Start now, go after them. Because some of them have a surplus of money that's left for recruitment. And you, if you have a company, find out if there's a course you can take in the fall and they will pay for it. This is the time of the year to start new. This is the time to put your new goals in action. January is too depressing, too many negative energies, too many negative thoughts, too many negative, dissatisfied, regretful people in the world at that time. Because, hey man, I didn't have a spending plan and I blew all my credit card a max from Christmas shopping. I cannot afford to go on a vacation. I never got my goals. I lost my job. Everything is happening at the end of the year. I was surplus out. And you expect to go in that without being prepared? You expect to enter 2025 January 1st and sit down and attempt to write goals, dreams, and desires, and you get up to go to the washroom and the man in the news said, well, you know what? It has been a horrible year. And you take that with you to the washroom. You come back and you're writing your goals. Oh, no wonder I didn't get my goals. It was horrible last year. Because they said that. So where are you? Where are you right now? What are you thinking of right now about your dream goals and desires? Talk to yourself. You have September is the time to start these new things. Take a moment and think about this. Setting your goals at a time when the energy of the world amongst consumers is low, regrets overspending, too much money in December, goals that were not met, goals that were not set properly, they did not birth. Some of the things did not even birth, and that is what happened. Some of the dream goals and desires did not get birth because they weren't done properly. They were done at the wrong time. They were aborted. That is why by January 15th, 75% of the goals were aborted. I'm not doing this. I'm stopping. You know what? This is not working. I'm going to the gym. I'm paying for and then the money. You have no money, but you just took a gym membership. And it's January 15 and it's cold today. If you live in New York or Toronto, wherever you live, that's cold, or it's windy. I'm not going to, it's raining in Florida. I'm not going to, it's over here. No, you just aborted it. You killed it. And then there's 25% now that's left. And they're on life support. And before March, the other 15% are dead. They were on life support for 3 months and they pulled the plug. You pulled the plug on that dream, goal, and desire of yours. And hello, Kathleen, how are you feeling this morning? And then the 10% that makes it to the finish line, when they get there, they go, oh my God, I never thought I would do this. But you held on. Which group have you been in? If you have aborted your dream, goals, and desires by the 15th of January, that is because you wrote them down on the 1st of January. If your dream, goals, and desires died by the end of March, the 15%, then you wrote it down in January. But if you wrote your goals down in September, you will be amongst the 10% in December that said, I made it, I did it, I can feel it, I've got this. And that is what you have to remember. Begin today. I know for sure that Kathleen has a little girl, 9 years old. I'm sure this past few weeks and months, all she could do was think about what shoes to wear. I know Kylie's going into senior kindergarten. And it has been doctor's appointment. It's just a continuous thing. Shopping and this teacher and what kind of teacher and her friends. I wonder if anybody will be at school that she knew last year. And you see the beginning. They make sure they gave our children time when the world wasn't upset. When the world was not in regret. They said, New Year is harvesting. Colors are bright. And they set these little bright minds to school to learn. But you, the adult, we do not learn from what is right underneath our nose, do we? We do not learn. We sit back and we think, okay, we are going to just do it on the 1st. And you call your friend, say, what are you doing? I'm writing my girl, I'm not writing any girl song anymore. I did that for years and nothing happened. I'm just going to go with the flow. And of course, they go with the flow. But the flow, you still need a map. You still need a destination. You can go with the flow, but you cannot forget your destination. In a race, everybody's aiming for the finish line. The man said when they interviewed him, the one that won the gold medal, the American young man, he said, I just knew my chest could get over the finish line. And if my chest gets there, my feet get there. He didn't care what was happening on that journey. He knew the finish line. He's like a horse. They put the blinders on. Hey, horse, that is where you have to go. Do not care. So if you have these dream, goals, and desires, and you push yourself to that point where you are going to make it happen, stick to it. Talk to it. Ask it, what do you want? Put vibration into what it is you desire. Sitting around and expecting the world to give it to you and say, me, I'm not forcing myself. Well, guess what? You will not force yourself. I will be on the beach. Are you coming with me? Is that your dream? Talk to Kathleen and Yuko and all of these people, Rita. They set it already. Kathleen goes on vacations at a drop of a hat. She has a vacation account. Yuko is is just plugged in and ready to go. She takes off and she can do, and she says she has so much pride. What you told me the other day, the volcano hit, the earthquake in Japan, and it rattled to the point where her mom lost some money from not working. And she said, you know what, it wasn't a lot, but I had money in my account, my vacation account. And I sent my mom some money just so if she needed to get anything was broken in that quake, she had the money. How does that make her feel? But there was a plan. There's a goal. Set your goal every day. You are worthy of it. Seneca told us, if you do not know what harbor you seek, any wind will be a good wind. So the people who gave up because they're not seeing their goals being met and they said, I'm giving up, I'm letting this go. because they did not set the proper goal to go in the right direction to get them there. And listen to me, the journey will not be easy. Anything worth having is worth fighting for. You keep going. You want to lose weight? You keep going and going and going until you find whatever it is that works for you. You cannot say, you know what, I'm just going to let my heart go to, and my this go to that, and this one go over there. Because I've tried 400 diets and none of them work. Really? No, you keep going and trying, whatever, you do whatever it is. You listen to your body. But that is in my goal setting journal. Yes, it is. So now you say to the weight problem, what do you want? What must I do? Give me an idea. I need to get down to a certain weight. You want to pay off the bills. Tell me what I can do. You talk to what it is you desire. It will talk back to you. Not like a human. Do not say I'm crazy, because I'm not. What I am talking to you about, I had to do. I had to do all of this. I never gained weight, but I had to make sure I listened to my body. Hey, you do not like that? I cannot eat bread. I was born with a bakery. My parents owned a bakery. Bread and butter was, my dad used to say, Tessa-Marie has some bread with her butter. So I know what it is to set goals. Hi, Terry. Good morning. How are you feeling today? And make those goals work for you. So when I am talking about setting your goals for 2025 in September of 2024, I know what I'm talking about. Those goals you set in January of 2025 will die. 75% of them will die by the 15th. 15% will die by the end of March, and 10% is only that makes it to the finish line. And it's usually the people that wrote it down in September. Why am I saying September? If you have children, you already noticed it. Everything in your house is wrong when these people are going back to work, to school. And you have you're like a zombie. You're following a 2-foot tall human being. And where they go, you follow. What they need, you do. And then you want to think of yourself last when the energy of the world is full of regret from mistakes made the year before. Why then do they change governments in November? Why does Apple send out their phones in the fall? Why does the new cars come out in the fall? Why do the financial institutions year begin in the fall? I need somebody to say why. Because they know they tap in the right energy of the world at that time. People are happier. It's over. Harvest time. Lots of food, choices, storing. People are busy doing good things. They're packing things. The animals are overfeeding themselves. If you have a yew tree on your property, you will see all the berries. They feed on that. They pack it in their tummies for the winter. And they're ready. Are you ready for 2025? Ask yourself this question. If you're fired up for 2025, that means your goals were written in September of 2024. Get going, because the energy is at its highest peak at that time of the year. Remember, the companies know their profit. They set their goals. The governments are changing. And it just seems so unusual that they decide that was the best time to open the minds of the people, little people. Why didn't they cloud them into the cold winter months? No, because their minds would be asleep. Everybody wants to be like those big bears and go hibernate. We all want to hibernate in the winter. So what kind of light are you putting on a dream, goal, and desire? Is your energy at the highest level it possibly can? No, it's not. It is now. You're saying goodbye to summer, and you're looking at the colors. And as I said, some of us will drive for hours to go see the colors. Go to the Poconos, go to over here, go to Halliburton, go to Muskoka to see the colors. Go to the High Park in the city. Stop on the bridge and overlook the valley by U of T and see the colors. People stop to do that. But what do we do in January? We lie down in bed. We wrap ourselves in a blanket and we hope we can stay there forever. But life goes on, and reluctantly we have to get up. Is that the right vibration to decide to write about your dream, goals, and desires? No, it's not. So do it now. Take my word for it, because I have been here for a very, very long time. I love it, and I hope you guys got it. Today is a new day, and to declare, now is the best time to set your goals while everyone else is looking back at what they did wrong. In January, you will be looking and working on what it is going right in your life. Trust me, I teach from my own experiences or my own creations. Have a wonderful day. Let me say thank you to all of you wonderful, amazing, beautiful people. Hello, Christina, Kia. Nice seeing you again. Stacy, Rita, Yoko, and Rosita. Loretta, thank you. So, Rosita is one of those first people I had conversations with when I started doing Instagram and all of that stuff. One of the first people. We had some really nice conversation. So it's a pleasure to see you back. I see you sometimes on Instagram and doing your thing, but it's really nice to see you. And Kia, you've been away for a while, so it's lovely seeing you. Let me see what you guys wrote and spread it around. Stacy, as you know, golden nuggets. Rosita, remember the nuggets? You go and Rita. I haven't said it for a while, right? I agree. My kids have been in school since August. We always started school after Labor Day. So it's different. They do whatever they want, but never in the winter. You notice that, right? So that is what, thank you. Yeah, we have the morning blessing. You can get some golden nuggets. You can get a rare black pearl, or you can get a pink Canadian diamond, and that's rare. So she's talking about something we did for a while. So that is amazing. And Marina and Rosita, good morning. Marina said, Kathleen was here for a bit. September is a great month to open your window and bring positive energy into it. It is, it's turning 18 on September 7th. My sister's birthday is on the 5th. If I forget it, I think she'll kill me all the way from where she is. I was so happy to see my mom smile. I'm sure you were. Eat healthy, work out, and live your best life. And Terry dropped by and all this wonderful. Mary, this is where it's all. I'm glad to be back. Thank you, Rosita. Love you. I miss you. I always remembered when you introduced me to your mom. Our kids need us to take care of us so we can take care of them. It's so true. It's welcome back, everybody says. I remember that conversation very well. We had some really deep conversation. It's my birthday month. Happy birthday. Come back and let us celebrate with you. I love you more. Guys, I love you. And guess what? I took my car to get service, and they gave me a brand new car. You think why? They gave me a new car for my loaner. I've had it since Friday. And the thing about it is that they've sent me about 29 emails to tell me they would like to talk to me. See what I mean? They want to sell their car. They want to sell a new car to me. But that is not in my future. So I'm just going to listen to them smile and say, I'll see you when my goal for that comes into action again. Have a great day. Love you. Thank you for all the strays that comes back to the fold. Rosita, Kia. And those of you that just came and took a little bit, a kiss and went away, thank you. Arigato, like Yuko says, have a wonderful and amazing day. Love you guys. And I love you more, all of you. You know what? I do appreciate you guys coming, because when you come, there's a reason why you're here. You don't just drop by, but when you show up, there's a reason why you're there. So make sure you know what your reason was and use it today. Love you. Bye-bye. Teach one. You don't know what to do with this. Teach it to somebody else. Thank you, guys. Bye.